What would you recommend for someone who is interested in getting into management consulting but doesn't know how?
I would say utilize the UW-Madison network. Literally look up companies that you are interested in management consulting and seeing if any of those people went to UW-Madison. It's so like when I was a sophomore, junior in college, I was like, why would you ever do that? Like you're thinking this mentality of like, oh, it's randomly going up to someone at a bar, it's intimidating. Like it's like, no, it's not that. Networking is completely different from that. And so I would say that these people are always wanting to talk about themselves. I'd say that I'm not gonna say I like to talk about myself, but I'm always willing to share when it will help someone else. If I have something that I can like help with. If I don't, I'm not gonna say anything.
Mhm.
But literally talking to people want to share about themselves and they also want to help out other badgers. So the way to get into management consulting is quite literally through networking, through the people you don't know. That is networking in an essence. Is when you go to a networking event, you are meeting people you don't know before. LinkedIn can be used that way. So I'd say utilize like the UW network in any way possible to meet people that work at Deloitte, PwC, KPMG, KPMG, PwC, Deloitte, and why am I forgetting? Oh, Ernst and Young. And then like what are the other big ones? Booz Allen Hamilton, like all these companies, all these consulting firms, McKinsey as well, like see who from Wisconsin went there and reach out to them because that's how, frankly, I got my job at Deloitte because I reached out to the managing director and we had a great conversation. One of the things we talked about is that he like lived his sophomore year of college on the top floor of La Ciel, and I did as well my last year at UW. And he thought it was hilarious because the couches there are awful. And he was like, "Oh, I hope you're not using the same couches that we use." And I'm like, "We got new couches, but they're still not great, and God knows what's in them." So like literally silly things like that can go a long way in your life. So I'd say that that's the biggest thing is to utilize the UW network. I think it's such a powerful, unique
Mhm.
weapon to have, or tool, I think is a better way of putting it. So really branching out, utilizing that network is the biggest way of breaking in and